Hello dear viewer, my name is Pooja Bhuva and I am doing my MA in English department from Maharaja Krishna Kumar Siji Bhavnagar University, Bhavnagar. This video is a part of a Teachers Day celebration. So first of all, Happy Teachers Day to you all. In description, I attached a link of my blog on Teachers Day. If you want to know more about irony or clearly what is irony, you can watch my you can read my PPT that I made for irony, and after that please appear on the quiz that I made for readers, and after filling the quiz you can submit it, and after submission soon you will get certificate which I made for Teachers Day. So let's take a look why this Teachers Day celebrated every year. And now, if I say every year, it doesn't mean like we celebrate it every year, Diwali, Navratri, Holi, Dashera, every festival. But this festival, like I can say, it's only for students. Students enjoy, or I can say wait for this day, this whole year. And when Teachers Day comes, they celebrated this Teachers Day with full enjoyment and enthusiasm. We celebrate Teachers Day for honor of our teacher, that they work hard for us a whole year. Like they gave us so many information, they gave us learning, they gave us so many courage that we should learn more and more and grow more and more. Like our former president Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan say that celebrate my birthday as a Teacher's Day, not like every Jayanti we every time do for every what we can say famous or respected person on our history or on present time. But let's celebrate my birthday as a Teacher's Day. The words of Abdul Kalam delight my soul that as a teacher it will give me happiness if I can transform an average student of the class to prefer extraordinary well. Now, what is irony? Irony simply means the expression of one's meaning by using language that normally signifies the opposite, typically for humorous or empathetic effect. It means irony is something that we say but we mean really opposite of it. Like if I say example of this irony, I say wow, this is a very winterful season. I really means that it is very warm and hot season. So it is called irony. Like I really don't mean that it is really winter season, but I mean that it is really really hot season in summer season. Like if a person say or do anything what sometimes intentionally they don't mean what they say or do for taunt anyone in daily life, we use irony but we don't know that it is called irony. Like if a son take his room very messy, her mom enters in a room and say that wow, I never see a room like this very clean. It her mom really means that it is very messy room and you should clean it. But it's called irony that she say opposite of what really she want to say. Like according to John Hurt, life is full of ironies and paradoxes. In day-to-day life, we also use ironies for some intentional or for some not non-intentional. Irony has so many forms, or we can say types of irony, like Socratic irony, dramatic irony, situational irony, verbal irony, dramatic irony, also known as tragic irony. So let's have a look line to line with all irony with elaboration. Previously in this video, I gave an example of a lady, means I mean that mom say her son that room is messy. That example, it's an example of verbal irony. Verbal irony means saying what one does not mean. Like irony is verbal irony is deal with sentences or words that we don't mean. and also it sounds similar as sarcasm. Like we normally say it is a sarcasm that he or she doing. It means a verbal irony. Like if I say a day-to-day life example, we busy whole day, like doing that thing then that thing, and we busy, but someone asks that, hey, do you want to come to watch movie? And we say, yeah, of course, I'm free whole day, I can watch the movie. It is called a verbal irony. Now let's take a look on a situational irony. Like situational irony is something that we don't expect. Like situational irony or irony of situation occurs when the exact opposite of what a person expected to happen or assumed would happen take place. Means we don't expect something and that happen. It is called situational irony because it's also opposite of what we expect. Irony means opposite. Here's verbal irony deals with words, and situational irony deals with situation. If we say example of our syllabus, or syllabus not, or this very famous Jane Eyre, written by Charlotte Bronte. She in her book, this Jane is agreed to marry Edward, but later she came to know that he is already married, and her wife is live in his home, but she is ill, and that's why he cannot tell her that I am already married and my wife is alive. So that situation is called situational irony, that Jen does not expect that. Now, last but not least, a third form or a third type of irony, dramatic irony, which we connect very much better than situational irony and verbal irony. A dramatic irony simply means a situation in a play or narrative in which the audience or reader shared with the author's knowledge of present or future circumstances of which a character is ignorant. This situation called dramatic or tragic irony. It means audience means we, or reader means we knows what gonna happen next, or what is happening in the movie or series or anything we are watching or reading, but the particular character in the fact he or she didn't know what gonna happen or what is happening with him. Like if we see example of this dramatic irony, a famous work of Shakespeare, Othello. In this Othello scene, where Lagos soliloquies with soliloquy of Lagos, we know that he is opposite of Othello, but Othello doesn't know that, because he doesn't heard his soliloquy, because it's called soliloquy means we read, or we think in our mind, or we talk with ourselves, but no one else can know that. So Othello thinks that it is the Lago who always give him a true advice. But this is called dramatic irony, because Othello doesn't know that he is a liar, but we know. And the second example of this dramatic irony, I again want to exemplify with the Romeo and Juliet of Shakespeare's work, where last scene of Romeo and Juliet, Romeo thinks that Juliet dies, but in reality Juliet drink poison, not poison, but that chemical that with the help of that she can sleep more, and like a dead person, but Romeo doesn't know that, and he kill himself. That is called dramatic irony. And when Juliet awake from her sleep, she also died, because Romeo died. So this is called dramatic irony, that audience knows that okay, what is gonna happening and what happened, but that character of the drama doesn't know that. And third one, I want to take a scene from a famous movie Titanic, the iceberg scene before before hitting the ship. Like characters say that it is so beautiful, I just die. Means we know that they are going to die, but when he or she says that, the characters say that let's die, just die, they don't know. And this is called a dramatic irony. So thank you so much for listening me, and this is a very beautiful experience of teaching. Like I teach everyone, like I love to teach, but I never made a YouTube video on it. So thank you so much for listening me.